Hi, my name's Barry, and this is another one of my videos that we're going to post on our YouTube channel. I've got an insurance office, insurance and investment office in Edwardsville, Illinois, and one of the things I like to do is come up with simple ideas to add a little bit of flair and polish to your car. And what we've got here today on this car is it's a 2012 Toyota Camry. It belongs to my girlfriend, and it's really a nice car. As you can see, it's got the nice ground effects on the vehicle. There's my shadow, so that helps with the quality of the video, doesn't it? But you can see it's a really nice car. It's got the ground effects on it, but frankly the wheels were a little plain on it, and I'm avoiding showing you the wheels right now because they're actually finished, and I want to show you what I came up with as far as leading up to it. But what I did was I just went into the office and I took out this, these are just file folders that we use, and I held it up to the wheel like this. So I'm going to zoom in tight so you can't really see the finished product just yet. But what I did was I held it up there on her car, and this wheel has a an indentation, if you will, on the. It's really nice. It's like a bright silver mag alloy wheel. But I wanted to add a little bit of flair and some shading, to this area. So what I did was I just spent a little bit of time last Saturday out here in the parking lot, and I scissored out this piece of cardboard out of one of these manila folders, and I just kept playing with it for a little bit. And I've frankly got to have about 15-20 minutes in the whole process. And what I did was I cut it to shape like this. Let me set that down. And what I did was I wanted to leave this open here where the silver of the wheel shows, and I just took this piece of paper to my local vinyl shop that does sign lettering. They're fairly common. There's usually one in every town, and I told them what I wanted. And what I wanted to do was with this wheel in particular, you can see here's actually the finished product. It's in the bright sunlight. And what I actually did was, the color of this wheel is what's known as bright silver in the automotive industry. So I went to like a gunmetal, like kind of a mid silver. I didn't really want that super dark contrast from the color of the wheel to a dark charcoal. I went with more of a mid silver, and so that's why I picked what you're seeing here today. And I think it just adds a nice little shadow, just a little bit of flair to the car without hitting you square in the face or being gaudy on it. And I think it really gives it a factory look, if you will. And one of the keys when making this was, you can see I rounded these corners here, and that helps when you're washing the car with a sponge or taking it to the car wash or drying it with a chamois, or if you hit your wheel sometimes with some instant detailer in between washings, those edges won't get caught on a t-shirt or a rag or a cloth or something like that. And it's really, I think, one of the nice features to kind of give this a factory look. Plus, when I made it, I rounded the top of this off. I didn't square it off like at a 90-degree angle. I wanted it to follow the arc of the lip of the wheel, like that. So you take this little thing here and you take it to your vinyl guy, and what they'll do is they'll obviously you need 20 of them. You need 5 per wheel, 4 wheels on the car. Have them cut 5 or 6 extra so you've got some to mess up, which I did. I messed up one, but they'll give them to you just like this, and they'll be on a long sheet of paper, and you have to scissor them apart. So one of the things I did to help me out, I did one and just didn't like the way it looked. So I sat down in my living room, and I didn't really care how the outside, the 3 edges of this was, but down this one line I just left about a 32nd of an inch exposed, because I wanted something to be able to line up. I wanted to be able to line it up on this wheel. If you can still see the way I'm holding that, how this is made, I'll do this with one hand while I'm actually shooting the video, but how this is made. But the back of this, you'll see here's the piece of vinyl that they cut, in the back of this, that's the sticky part, and then you just pull that off and throw that away. And then as you can see, you can see through that. That's called application paper or application tape, and then you can just hold it by the edges. You don't have to get your finger on the sticky part and ruin that. You just kind of hold it up here, and you just lay it on like that, and then you just start working its way out. You'll get a little air bubble every now and then. You just push it out with your hand, and everything's fine. But this is a very simple, quick, inexpensive way. I mean, I literally have 20 minutes in it last Saturday, a trip to the vinyl store to tell them what I wanted, a trip this week to pick it up, just swing by on your way home after work. I scissored it apart yesterday morning. Now it's Sunday. I literally have about an hour in this today, and it's just a simple, quick, easy way to add some flair to your wheels. This can be done. This is not just a Toyota thing. This can be done. 90% of the cars on the road today have wheels like this. You can add to it. You can pick out any color you want. It's something that I think you'll find helpful. You can go look at some of my other videos that we've done. Some of them I think you'll find helpful. We've done a few on proper techniques on washing, how to paint some flat black on your car, add the flat black and flat clear if you're wanting to do some lower ground effect repair or bug repair. But take a look at our other videos. You'll see that I've got some on there of my son. We've done some on insurance how-to videos. We've had some fun with some of them out on location with my assistant dressed up in a flow costume. But we're very serious about our business. We're serious about helping clients. Take a look at our videos. Give us a ring if you need us to help you with your insurance, and we'll take your insurance as seriously as we took the upgrades on these wheels. Thanks for watching.